adventures where we roam and explore. A family of treasure hunters seeking more and more. With magnets we fish for trash and treasures deep below. Metal detecting in the fields where secrets grow. Cleaning up our world, one place at a time. Making a difference, one step at a time. Together we're stronger, a family of might. Protecting our planet with all of our might. We're cleaning up our world, one place at a time. Making a difference.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. We truly appreciate each and every one of you coming in here. We'll go to the top and start by saying hello to everybody. Hello, William. Hello, Brian, Tri-Valley.
Hi, everybody.
Brian. Did I say
Leah.
William? Robert and Melissa, hello.
I think you said William. Hi, William.
I'm not sure.
You said Tri-Valley Brian, right?
Yes. Scooch on down. Hello, GP.
Hey, GP.
Great live you guys had earlier.
Yeah.
Hello, Mary.
Not loving this weather we've got.
No. I went up before I went to work this morning. Let's finish saying hello to everybody
Okay.
first.
Hi, Mary.
You know how my squirrel moments are.
Yes.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Hi, Jody.
Jody.
Hi, T.
Hi, T.
Hi, Mandy.
Mandy's Candy. Member for 14 months.
Thank you,
Mandy.
Mandy.
We're listening to each other and messing up our own speech. Hi, Joy.
Thank you for coming in,
Thank
Joy.
you.
We appreciate that. Hi, Finders Keepers. Give me just a minute and I'll make you a moderator. Hello, Yodi. Hi,
Hey,
Jay.
Jay.
I am, in honor of Jay, I'm wearing my Jay Don't Play hat.
Awesome.
Tomorrow night, you'll have to put the time in, Jay. Miss Jay is doing a big 500 sub giveaway. She's giving away,
awesome.
hi, Backbreaking.
Hey, Backbreaking.
3 magnets and some merch. Merch that
fun.
nobody has and none of us have seen yet.
Mm-mm.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Jason. I headed to the creek.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Creek.
Well, my eyes just went funky there for a second. That happens.
I didn't hit you that hard. Make your eyes go funky.
Hi, Mama Bird.
Hey, Mama Bird.
That little tiny pocket sluice is awesome. She loves
I
hers.
love that thing. Oh,
Thank you, Brian.
20 months. Thank you, GP. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Jay Don't Play.
You must be a subscriber.
Yep. How do they say that? Friend to the channel.
Yes. Must be a friend to the channel.
Yeah.
Those of you that haven't watched Jay, you won't see anybody with more excitement and
Energy and
enthusiasm about cleaning up the waterways. We're getting closer to the bottom.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty. Hi, Alaskan Assassin. Every time I think I'm getting to the bottom.
They are fun, Mama Bird.
Yeah, she got that one, and
I'm out of dirt. I need some more dirt.
We got to get some.
Man.
Hi, 5 Mile. Be
Hey,
seeing
5 Mile.
you in, what is it, 9 days? Something like that.
Something like that.
Can't wait.
Hey, Rusty Nugget.
Hi, Bob. I hope we get some incredible footage.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
looking.
excited and scared.
I'm just excited. Of course, I'm pretty shy. I don't talk too much. So.
No, you're almost a recluse.
Yeah. Let me mod up Joy and Rusty
Okay.
real fast. We try to make everybody moderators in
thanks,
here,
Alaskan.
so you can check out each other's channels. All we ask is that you,
We got another compliment on my pillow.
yeah. but
I
you-
would have the whole house in horror if it wasn't for Mr. Beard. He likes his deer, and I like the deer too. So
I'm a country boy. We
Yeah.
got to have country stuff.
yeah, but the bathroom will be complete horror one of these days.
Hi, Chris. Mr. Maybe. So I've been called a punk twice here recently.
I am a quiet punk, Bob.
Maybe going mushroom hunting this weekend and might have to get a pan wet while we're out.
Awesome. Hey, maybe
Awesome.
baby.
She wanted to go this last weekend, so we might go Saturday.
Oh gosh,
We have to get our fishing license.
that makes me nervous, Brian.
Don't worry, we're going to help out the Shy next weekend. Yeah,
You leave your crayons at home, bro.
maybe we could, if they got a stage, maybe we can get you up on stage.
Oh no,
That would be
I'll
cool.
be under it.
There's nothing
No thanks.
to standing up there talking to people.
Oh yes, there is. I have a hard enough time sitting here.
But it used to bother me until I had to once or twice a week stand up in front of everybody on the line and tell them what was going on and all the big shots and all that. And now it's
Mhm.
no big deal. So we wanted to talk tonight somewhat about, and then
Reese's on stage. I'm throwing money at her.
how do some of you that detect or even pan for gold go about?
I haven't yet. I know who that is now.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet. Hopefully
Getting
soon.
permissions. So
Hey, Panchick Mac. I think I said that right.
we're going to a permission that we had Saturday, and one of the ways we get a permission might have to go to Rollies and see if we can catch some.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Hi, Grandma
Hey,
Kelly.
Grandma Kelly. How's it going?
We were going to a permission. Hi, Dirt Devil.
Hey, Dirt Devil.
And we stopped at a little store. And we normally, when we go to the store, we back out on the main road and go to our newest, was our newest permission until Saturday. So we're going the back way. Hi, Mark. And there were some storage units.
Hey, Mark.
And in this part of town, I know was 1850s, 1860s part of town. So I said, I bet there's a number somewhere. We're going up through there and we see the phone number. She calls. Lady answers and she's like, well, I don't know. I have to let you talk to my husband. So she talked to her husband and he said, yeah, I don't know if you'll find anything because there was a bad tornado went through there in 2003.
Yeah.
And they had to scrape a bunch of the stuff up for the tornado and then they moved dirt for the storage buildings and all that. He said, but you're welcome. So we weren't there 5 minutes and they pulled up and they talked to us for a little while. And he said he had to come back a little bit later. So I can't read that. I got to make it big.
Just wave that beard around in slow
Slow
motion
motion.
when they come to the door.
Yeah. So we started detecting and we were finding some stuff.
Hi, Auntie
Hi,
Mama.
Mama. How are you? Hope you're having a blessed evening.
Yes.
I keep getting sidetracked.
Mm-hmm.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
So anyway, we're detecting and we're finding some stuff. We're finding some pretty cool relics, and she found something which is pretty cool coin-wise. Last year I was on the kick of finding them, and for some reason this year she's on the kick of finding them.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy pulled up and was talking to us a little bit more, and he said, "Have any luck?" And we told him what we were finding.
Hi, Squirrel.
Hi, John. And he said, "No, that lot right over there across the street, that's my lot. You can hit that one. I own 2 apartments up on top of the hill there. There was an old school." He said, "You can hit that. And across the road, there's a big rock, and my brother owns that place. And when the kids were in school, his dad and this gentleman looked to be about my age. So I don't know exactly, but he just looked to be about my age. So he said they'd go across the street and they would slide down this rock, and they slid down it so much they wore it smooth over the years." And he said, "You can detect that." And then he said, "When I figure out some more spots, I'll let you know." And we're like, we went from going down an alley to call the number to getting all these other permissions we can go
That was
to.
awesome.
And so when she found what she did, I called her a punk, and we went on. And then it wasn't long until I got called a punk again.
Yep.
She's like, "You have to do it to me every time."
Yeah, we got some swinging to do, and then we get weather like this. Yuck. Hopefully it'll be gone in a couple of days, though.
Yeah, I hope so. But this wind here anyway is ridiculous. It's probably gusting 60, 70 miles an hour.
It's blowing shingles off the shed, and I won't let him get up there.
Yeah, I was going to get up there and fix it, and she wouldn't let me.
We don't need a beard blowing off the shed.
But yesterday she had picked up some limbs from the last windstorm that we had.
Careful, Jay. Stay safe.
Yeah, our tornado weather's starting to begin. Hi, Swamp Dog. And
Hey, Swamp Dog.
so we went from that to more permissions.
Yeah, we do need to rest up for next weekend. That's true.
Saturday we will probably go mushroom hunting and maybe do a little bit of fishing. It's what we're hoping to do. But still, my
That's
find
not good, Chris.
weekend before last is, I still can't believe I found it. Yeah, that wind is nuts. Before I go to work every morning, I go out on the porch and chill for a little bit. I walked out this morning, calm, just a very slight breeze. I thought it's going to be nice today. I come back in, I get ready for work. I walk out the door, and it about blew me across the yard. I'm like, what happened?
Good grief, Willie. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what it's gusting here, but I know was earlier. It was moving on. But all this stuff she picked up, she had in the wagon and stuff, now it's scattered all across the yard again.
Yeah. Crappie and morels.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Best thing ever.
You just can't hardly beat that.
No.
As far as how we normally get permissions,
That's crazy, Jay, how it does that.
I'm a little skittish about going up and knocking on somebody's door. But if I see somebody out, or like our one permission we got that's close to us, I knew what the guy drove.
Relic rat.
A relic rat. I knew what he drove, and it just so happened we were at the post office one day. And as I'm walking out, he's walking up, and I seen the automobile, and I'm like, hey, I know where he lives. So I talked to him for a little bit, and I got the permission that way.
It's easier if they're outside.
Yeah, I'm not much on knocking on doors. I'm going to have to get better at it because
I know if somebody came up and knocked on our door out here, I wouldn't be too happy. Like if you weren't here, I wouldn't even answer the door.
no, I don't blame you.
Hey, Scott. Be seeing him next week. Is it next weekend?
Yep, next weekend. Hi, Scott. He'll have to come up and
Shirtless a couple days ago and today in coveralls. What the heck? Yeah.
yeah, this weather's crazy. What do you?
That makes me think of that the video at my daughter's work.
Hi, Dorothy.
At the office she works at. The Ring camera caught a guy walking through town completely nude, carrying his clothes under his arm. Hi, Tom. And that made me think he probably won't be doing that tonight. Be a little cool.
Yeah, they said they had footage of him walking by and he was fully clothed.
Yep.
Then when he walked back by, his clothes were under his arm and he was nude. This is on the square in the town that she works in. But the Ring doorbell caught it.
Hi, Dorothy.
I think I said hi to Dorothy, but if not, hello, Dorothy.
I hope it's not either, Scott.
Other ways we've gotten permissions is if we see a for sale sign somewhere, we'll call. I'll have her call while I'm driving because I'm zeroing in with my eyeballs on the location in case they say yes. And there's one spot that we wanted to detect really bad. One day, all of a sudden, it was an empty lot. I said, man, I want to detect that. And I said, there's a number. She called it, and they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead.
That's right, Willie.
So we detected it twice, I think, and I found a chauffeur's badge. What was it, 1935 or something? Chauffeur's badge there.
Yes.
Hi, Scuba Steve. And we found some other really cool relics there. Found some Wheaties. We didn't find no silver yet, but it sold. And the people that bought it, there was some big giant trees. They cleared it all off. Yeah. It's just clear as it can be. Well, this so happens that the people that bought it, one of them is the little grandson's teacher. So I asked her husband.
The other one's one of the coaches on his.
Yeah, one of the coaches. So I asked him, I said, you care if we detect that? He said, no, go ahead, have fun. So we've got a permission twice on the same place.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's much there left because we hit it pretty hard, but it's always good to have a place to fall back on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Yes, we'd appreciate it if you'd hit that thumbs up. And I wanted to show some stuff off.
Oh, yeah. You want me to get it? Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay, you get it. For me, this is really, really cool. Oh, I'm still hidden. So on Charlie's Live, him and Rob do giveaways and stuff. And they had it's from Bill Paparouse. Hi, Joey Brown.
Hey, Joey.
It's for Bill Paparouse. He found it. He didn't find it complete. He found almost every piece except for one little bitty one. And he put it in this case and they gave it away. He donated it. They gave it away. Zaxxon won it. Zaxxon said, I won't display it, run it again. When he run it again, Reese is like, what are you going to do if you win it? I said, I'm going to keep it because we're going to display it. So first thing in the package was this token. I guess it's a token. It's really cool. That's the wrong side for you to read.
Well, they've said something on it.
One side's got a naughty word on it.
Hooter?
No, look at the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we haven't figured out what this coin is yet.
I'll hide the naughty word.
If I can turn it the correct direction and Get it? She's hiding the naughty word. But I thought that was really cool. But this is the coin, and I don't
Critter
know.
Patrol. That's cool.
I don't remember now. It's 18 something on the date, 1896 or something. So the thing that I love, and this would be a dream find for me and probably a lot of us, this is a Shako artillery hat plate. Well, we got a lot of glare.
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
That's part of it.
goodness.
Maybe I can get it closer. Hopefully you can see it.
Some of the design in it.
But
anyway.
there's a one little piece missing, and he found this in separate pieces and put it together. And I thought that was just incredible. But it's a Shako artillery hat plate, War of 1812. The hat plate was worn by an officer who had to purchase this hat plate himself. Found on Route 39B property in King Ferry. And to me, that would be just something incredible to find. I'm hoping, beyond all hope, that when we go to the Show Me Pro-Am, can find maybe something with the U.S. on it, like what do they call it? An ammunition. Hi, Annie.
Hey, Annie.
They had the pouches with the U.S. logo on it that held the flap closed. So when they were running or riding, that their ammunition wouldn't come out.
Hey, Zaxxon. This is a halfpenny.
Hi, Zaxxon. I was just showing off what you said you wouldn't display, and I won, Zaxxon. I don't know if you've seen it, but here it is. And that thing's just incredible. Thank you, Mr. Zaxxon. We will display that.
Yeah. That's a halfpenny.
It's a halfpenny.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, but I don't know what country.
I don't know.
Heading to Dinwiddle, Virginia in the
Oh.
morning for 3 days of digging, hopefully some fun digging.
Cool.
That's an awesome
Have
find.
fun.
Yeah. It is nice, Zaxxon.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It is, T. It's
Hey, Bucky.
hi, Bucky. Of course, it's one of those things, when Zaxxon said he wouldn't display it and he passed it on, she's like, what would you do if you won it? I said, I'll keep it. But I said, I'm not going to win it. And boom, I won it. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Small children marry. But how are some of the ways that some of you people get permissions to go? I know there's a site, and I can't remember the name of it, that will tell you who owns what property.
Good luck, John. Hope you find some good stuff.
Yeah, I do too. You're in a good area to find some really old stuff, John. But like I said, we see a for sale sign and we'll call the realtor. Hey, can we metal detect this property?
Q Public.
You screenshotting it?
I'm going to send it to you.
Oh, okay. We were in the town after we got the permission Saturday, and we were going up to look at the other permissions that he gave us, and we found an old 2-story Victorian home that's empty and needs some repair.
Did we miss somebody?
I don't know. If we missed somebody, I do apologize.
I don't think so.
Try not to.
County Assessor's webpage. Usually, if you wait till everyone leaves from work and school, you'll never get a no.
But we seen this old Victorian home that's nobody living in it.
Beacon. Okay.
Just looking at it, I don't know what year it was built, but I'm assuming around 1880, probably somewhere in there. And it's got a decent sized yard.
Hi,
So-
Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. We're thinking about going to the town. They got a little city hall, and we were there last year asking about a couple spots. And the lady from City Hall said, yeah, you go detect that. If anybody gives you trouble, you send them to me. So, okay.
Cool video this morning.
And grapevines.
Cool.
That's awesome, T. But we're hoping at this Show Me Pro-Am hunt, we find some.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big dilemma on this hunt because they have seeded over $10,000 worth of silver, plus relics, plus natural relics, because there's skirmish sites where there was some small battles during the Civil War. They've acquired 500 more acres that also had a skirmish on it. So we're wanting to do the seeded part. I don't know how easy it would be to drag her out of there if she's finding silver. But I know a lot of the people last year were in the seeded part and they found a lot of natural Civil War stuff. And that's how they figured it out. Everybody was finding so much stuff. They did some research and they found out there had been a battle there that people putting it on didn't even know at the time, the way I understand it. Mark's going to be there again this year. Yeah, we're going to be newbies to this, so
Mm-hmm.
we don't know what to expect. I know there's going to be close to 300 people, but there's 1,600 acres. I know the other night they were on Quarter Hoarder, and they were talking, the way they're doing it is whatever area you pick, you go out till you find a target that you find desirable and you stop. And when everybody gets a desirable target, they'll sound the buzzer so you can dig it and go from there. So I don't know what it's going to take for me to stop, but if I get a silver signal, it's going to be hard for me to pass it up.
Yeah, we will, Chris.
Yeah. Well, I get made fun of by this guy right here all the time because every time we go into this store, I have to check the Coinstar.
Yep.
She's like, oh, brother. So this
I get
time,
embarrassed.
I don't get embarrassed. I don't care. I don't know them people nothing. So there's like 4 ladies standing by the Coinstar this time. And I said, I've got to check it. She said, I can't believe you. So I walked over and leaned over and I reached in there and I grabbed a coin and I walked up there and she said, what'd you find? And I found a 1963 Rosie.
His first time found silver in one of those. So now he'll never quit.
And she's
He'll
like,
keep doing it.
I don't think you would have to do anything to find silver.
Yeah, it just finds him. That's all there is to it. Why isn't it showing me any
Hope
more
1,600 acres will hold them all.
counties?
Yeah, I think it will. You can smile and say, you got a Jeep. Yeah. And that's something else that irritates her is that Jeep.
What?
She's like, I don't want to drive it very far because whenever I drive it, the front end does this. I want you to drive it. Okay.
Yeah, and if it's doing anything or making any kind of noise, if he's driving it, it don't do it. That's what's aggravating.
So that leads me to believe it's very possibly the loosen up behind the wheel.
It may be. I don't know.
Because I drove it to town. She's like, it's not going to do it for you. Drove it back. Well, you got to get up close to 50, to 55, so I got it up
That's
over
true
60.
action. Yes, absolutely. Just
Yeah.
empty every pocket.
So I got it up over 60. Nothing.
Nothing. He's like, that's just your tires. You got big tires and they're loud. Okay.
Well, when you slow down, it makes a grinding sound, and
Yeah, that's our
not a
special
metal
noise.
grinding sound, just a roar. I said,
Yeah.
you got 35s with big giant lugs on it. It's not going to be a quiet automobile.
The tires are they're 35s. Oh boy, Beard, you just messed up.
I always seem to.
It don't have death wobble yet. I've had one that had death wobble, and that thing, my God.
Well, when we got home, I had her move the wheel back and forth so I could look to make sure everything was tight. So I don't know if it's that stabilizer shock that goes across the front is going bad or whatever it's called. Well, yeah, eyeballing.
Stabilizer bar. I don't know.
No, the shock.
The shock.
It has that double shock on there for them John Nambo tires.
Ginombo. She's cute though.
Saxon says called death wobble, very common on Jeeps. It comes and goes
Yeah.
too. Might be out of balance. Yeah, she hasn't rotated her tires in a while. When I looked at it, it almost looks like they're kind of dome shaped. I said, get your tires rotated. That might help.
That's cool, Willie. Nap time, yep. I hear you, Mary.
Robert and Melissa have papers, and I need to get with them to see how they do that. But it's like a waiver where you won't.
Have a good night, Willie.
Night, Willie.
Thanks for coming in.
Where if you get hurt on their property, they're not liable.
Yeah, we need to get those waivers or whatever. Or have one printed out or something.
Yeah, we need to figure out how to
Copy
do that.
it.
But the one property we got across the
Mailman's.
street, the mailman came up to us and talking to us one day, and we were over there. And he said, we said something about across the street, and he said, those people might let you. They're pretty nice. And he said, just so you know, that empty house right beside them, that's theirs too.
Yeah.
And these are both
It's a
probably late 1800s, early 1900 homes. I know the one is 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
The one they live in's got to be right around 1900, somewhere in there. And a quick reminder again, tomorrow, Miss J Don't Play is having a big 500 subscriber giveaway.
Don't want to miss it. Must be a friend to the channel.
3 magnets and some merch and a very special guest that none of us know who is yet.
Yeah.
Not even me, and I'm supposed to be your best buddy. Don't know what. Oh, okay.
She shared a link.
Yeah. These glasses are about.
Get with GP. on
Okay,
it.
Mama Bird. If I don't forget tonight, I'm going to email him my phone number so he has it. That way we can keep in touch with one another. But there's a link to Jay's channel. Thank you, T. I love you too, Jay.
Oh, sorry to hear about your fire. Didn't know that. Hmm.
Yeah, Patty, I didn't either. Sorry to hear about that.
Beard, do you have bifocals?
Yes, I do. But
Yeah.
these glasses are like 4 or 5 years old. And it seems like no matter how much I try to clean them, they still have like a haze on them. Well, they told me I have cataracts and I
Yes.
needed surgery. So
That's probably what it is.
I'm going to have to get that done.
Thought I was your best buddy.
Hey, you and Risha gang up on me, buddy.
If she has a crush on me. Mary said, try not looking down. "7 p.m. Central Standard Time."
Another good way is if you hunt sidewalks, people sometimes will come over and strike up a convo. Most of the time, it's a great visit, and they'll ask you to.
You want to hunt my yard?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's all into wanting to do the curb strips, and
Yeah.
if I was more like my dad, it would be better. I'm not good with conflict. I'm not good if somebody's yelling at me to keep my composure very
No.
well. I try to be polite, but
So he'd rather not initiate it to avoid anything like that. I said, if anybody comes out complaining or whatever, we just leave. That's all you have to do. But you can dig my hole anytime.
yeah, Mary, I heard it's pretty easy. I got to call my eye doctor because when I got my last glasses, he said in a year you'll have to have cataract surgery. Robert says same here. And I can control my composure better if they're yelling at me.
Yeah, if it's me, it's not good.
I know Risha can take care of herself, but
I'm the same way with you, though.
yeah. We were at a swap meet. Huh?
Smoke weed beer.
Yeah. We were at a swap meet a few years ago, and Risha was looking in a box of toys, and there was a guy looking in another box of toys, and he stood up and kind of moved, so she leaned over and was digging that box. And I'm not paying no attention, but the girls came up and said that he called her the B word. So in the midst of his shaking, he had two options. He chose option A instead of A and then B. Work spring and summer here on the ranch to prevent the buildings and nearby areas from burning. We get occasional lightning in the summer that causes wildfires.
Mark said he's had both eyes worked on. It's not bad.
Yeah, a lady I work with had them done, and she said it didn't hurt, and she said her vision was really improved. Dad had his done a few years ago. We had to get those big old reflectors and put on his mailbox so he could see his driveway at night. And after he had them done, he said, I don't think I ever seen as good as I do now. Because he come up over the hill and he could see the stoplight that's like 3/4 of a mile away. He said, I've never been able to do that.
Beard is already crazy. Can you imagine what he would be like smoking weed? Oh my gosh.
Well, you just have to imagine, Mary, because it ain't going to happen.
Nope.
Swampy.
Hey, Swampy.
How you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in a while.
No. Might have to go detect with him sometime, too.
Yeah. Or just go hang out.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
He's in Florida, too, right?
Yeah, he's in Florida. He's been putting a few posts on. He makes some awesome
Cool stuff. Yes.
bling. Mary, up going downstairs is not good if I
Look down.
look down.
Busy fixing the car.
Yeah, it's looking good too, buddy. I seen it on a picture of it on Facebook earlier, but I don't get on Facebook too often.
Is it Facebook or Instagram?
I think it was Facebook. One of the two. I have people at work. Hey, did you see what I put on Facebook? No, sorry. I have it. I just don't look at it too often.
He's on YouTube more than anything, right?
Well, I watch reels and
Yeah.
Facebook reels, and then I
Yeah.
watch Swampy's on both.
We're what, 35 miles what of Springfield?
Well, I think he's asking Shannon where in
Oh,
Missouri.
okay.
Well, we live between Springfield and Joplin, and 5 Mile lives. Oh, he told us the other night, but he's not that far away, maybe 40 miles.
Oh, wow.
And then I think Shannon's probably about 80 miles or so from us.
Yeah.
So we got Shannon, 5
Uh-oh.
Mile, Show Me Chris,
5 highway, about 30 miles from Arkansas. Okay. 5 miles south of Joplin.
so yeah, it's, I don't know, it might be 50 miles to Joplin from us. We're close to Mount Vernon, but it takes us an hour or less to get to Joplin. Hillbilly, Magnet Fisher.
Scott's in Wisconsin. You got a ways to go, Scott.
Do you ever, I don't remember if I'm friends with Scott on Facebook or not. If I am, you need to message me, Scott, because we're planning
I
on
am.
going back to Wisconsin sometime this year.
Near Orlando. Miss J in Illinois near Chicago.
But we have like 4 or 5 people that's on here and that we know that has channels and also in the comments and stuff that's within a couple hours. In fact, Bucky's only a couple hours from us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not.
He's
very
in
far.
Kansas, but he's just barely in Kansas.
Scott's another cheesehead.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that lives in Wisconsin that doesn't like the Packers?
Oh, I'm sure there is. But the baby boy lives in Missouri and he's a Packers nut.
Oh, yeah, there's a few here. I just now remembered to give you a thumbs up.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Chris said, I
I
don't do
know.
any football.
I don't either. Only with the grandson, I watch his games. That's it.
I hunted with the Kansas boys Thursday. KG, that's awesome.
Cool.
I think I've seen pictures of that.
Jay said no sports. No. I just watched the grandbaby. That's it.
Yeah. They give poor little Beard Light. They laid the law down to the poor little feller because every year in baseball, football, basketball, he picks what number he wants. And it's never the same number.
Nope.
So this year he picked what, 21?
24.
24?
Yeah, I think.
Whatever number it is, they told him he had to keep it with football, baseball, basketball. So they could get shirts made with his number on it and wear to all the events.
Yeah.
The ladies were playing You Would. Mary telling Chris. Does anybody have any secrets of how they get permissions? I thought about getting that Onyx thing, which tells you who owns what properties. Because there's a property I would love to detect not far from us that there was several Civil War soldiers camped at.
That's the one. If we ever get permission, we got to take Brian, right?
Who's Brian?
Brian's going. I'll tell him.
See what I mean, Jay? And then Brian's like, I thought you were my best buddy. No, right here. They gang up on me all the time.
You got big shoulders. You can take it.
I'm ready to go. Yeah. It's along a creek, and I've done some research, but the people that own this, I think that own this, have got lots and lots of money and lots of land. So you never know about people like that. Some of them's all for it and some of them's not.
Oh, Mary.
There are ladies that play football, Mary. But Shane suggested one time that we get something similar to this, but smaller, and put some of our finds in it, and not just put coins, put like different relics that we found. And show the homeowners that we're not just looking for money, that we're looking for different relics. But our permission we got the other day, we were going up through there and she was finding all kinds of stuff. And I was going to go on. She said, no, come over here by me. Well, I did. And then I was a punk all of a sudden.
Because I try to be nice. And I felt bad because he wasn't finding anything and he was getting poochy lipped. Like I do when I don't find anything.
Okay, that's a good idea, Shannon.
Yeah.
Get a plat book.
Spray tanks, pickups, not spraying. That's good. What?
I'm reading quiet while you're reading out loud, and I'm supposed to be able to keep up.
You can.
I don't know if Lawrence County you can. We'll have to check that out.
Let's see.
Well, she found more tokens and won a trophy and found gold and won cash. She chills with the cool kids.
That's right.
Oh, mercy.
Website. Yeah, here, this may help.
All the farmers around here have spray tanks on their pickups, not just for spraying weeds, but in case of fires. That's understandable.
Mm-hmm. I sent it to you.
Brian TV, I heard a fellow say she is a punk. we've I don't know. Last year was an incredible year. My silver spill in Wisconsin, that was a dream I never thought would happen. Pull 5 silvers out of the same hole. And then I had a new bucket list for this year for things I didn't find last year. And to find probably my top bucket lister that I wanted for the year this year, and I don't know, that video will come out in about 3 weeks, but we're trying to get better at getting better permissions where we're not just in parks digging clad all the time.
Because after you dig your parks out, then you got to go farther and farther and farther.
Yeah. Not to say that we haven't found some really cool stuff in parks.
And they're not dug out. Just
no.
like we've hit it a lot.
We found silver in parks. We found silver rings in parks. We found gold rings in parks. We found necklaces, earrings. I mean, we find a lot of cool stuff in parks. But when you can get an old permission that possibly has never been hit before, and it's a 120, 130-year-old home, there's no telling what you can pull out of there.
Nope.
Have a good night, Chris.
Good
Always
night, Chris.
tell the homeowner they can keep everything I dig so long as I can take a quick photo of them. And any treasure chest will be split 50-50, and that always gets a laugh, and they say, okay, that's awesome. That's a good idea.
It is. Yeah.
There's a group in this town next to us that she said she's going to put in there and ask about detecting, but she hasn't done it yet.
Mm-mm. No.
I just checked your county and your
Gold.
click the GIS link.
Hmm.
And okay.
On the Lawrence County?
Yeah, I think so. She's trying to find it.
Mm.
Because I love finding silver, but also like finding relics. So we found Saturday, we didn't find a lot of change,
Yep.
but we found some pretty cool relics. You find it? Oh, screenshot. He said he got right in.
Well. Oh, right there. Duh. I just had to read it. That's all.
Well, she, I think, has it now.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get, we're always trying to improve our videos and find better stuff, because I know at times, you know, everybody gets tired of seeing clad. Of course, it all adds up, because I don't know. We've found quite a bit of dollars worth of change clad since we've been doing this. And I don't know how many wheat pennies and
Oh my gosh.
IHPs. I have no idea. We used to keep track.
I do. I have, like, I've never counted the pennies and I won't.
But I'm talking about the silver.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Because when we started detecting, she found 2 silver dimes in one day.
Yeah.
And her and Dad was in a battle on silver. She'd find one, he'd find one, and they were tied for a long time. And she had 4 silvers, and Dad had 4 or 5 before I ever found one.
Yep. Nice. And I can't find any now.
Yeah, her luck.
She has a Silver Ward training area by her. Whoa, that's cool.
That'd be awesome to,
Mm-hmm.
if you were allowed to detect it.
Yeah. Oh, wow, Ken.
That's crazy, Ken. You
Yeah.
never know what you're going to find in a park, because we found different kinds of items that should not be in a park. You know,
The amount of thumbtacks under the tot lots always makes me cringe. Like, why? Why would people, you know?
and screws and nails and
Well, the thumbtacks, that's
Yeah.
intentional. That is intentional. And it's like, those are the same people that are putting stuff in candy on Halloween. They're terrible.
Jay says it's a park now open to the public.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we'll have to check the laws
Yeah.
in your
Yeah.
state. Last time I looked in Missouri, you can detect any public property.
Yeah, thumbtacks in a tot lot. It's awful. I
Hmm.
don't know how many I've found. And it'll be right under the monkey bars or somewhere where they have to drop down. And it's like, that is twisted.
Haven't had much time, but most of the finds have been relics too. We found World War One belt buckle and a Goliath harmonica reed, 7 inches long
Wow.
with 24 chords. I didn't even know that it was
Wow.
a thing.
That's cool.
That's awesome. That's another thing that we both found a lot of this year is harmonica
Yeah.
reeds. I mean, we found them in the past, but
Mhm.
it's like almost every time we go out,
It was sporadic. Yeah.
we're both pulling one or two out of the ground, and it's insane.
Mhm. And I went for how many years we've been detecting and hadn't found a thimble, and I found 2 this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Yeah, the back behind the house here, where that house burnt down years ago, she found a thimble there the other
Mhm.
day, and I found a V nickel back there. My first period to the house coin,
Mhm.
and I'm on a V nickel kick this year for some reason.
Yeah, around the where they have the birthday parties and all that, I understand that, but yeah, underneath where they have to drop and stuff, that bugs me.
And we found nails and screws and
Mhm.
things like that. I think it was last year. It was a pretty cold day. This parent of the year
Mm.
let their girl come out and play on the playground, and her and I's detecting over there. And this girl's maybe 8 or 9, fairly cold, no jacket, no shoes, and she's out there playing while mom sits in the car. And there's a big slide that comes down, and she was on the other part of the playground. As I went in front of that slide, I pulled out about a 4-inch long nail right where kids land. And I told her, I said, sweetie, you better go find some shoes because you could get your feet hurt out
Yeah.
here.
It was cold.
Yeah. So she ran back to the car, got some shoes on, but yeah, it's
And then we see a lot. You see a lot that you otherwise wouldn't pay attention to in parks. When you're not there distracted, like if you bring kids or whatever to play with and you're detecting and you just notice your surroundings and you see parents that stay in the car and the kids go in the park and they do their stupid adult things in the car,
yeah.
not legal things, and then the poor kids are sent out there for the park to babysit them while they do that.
Yeah, Shannon said any signal is worth digging for a bit and give information on what might have happened there in the past.
Yeah.
That is true.
Old prison camp from World War II. Oh, wow. Yes, that'd be awesome.
And I don't know why, because she says I'm a kid magnet. And we can be at a park where
That's
the parents
right,
are sitting
Jay.
in the car, and next thing I know, I'll have 3 or 4 kids following me around and asking me questions. And if I find a penny or something, I'll give it to the kids, you know. But I don't know. I'm not that way. I've never been that way. I always want to know where my kids are at, make sure they're okay. If I'm too lazy to get out somewhere they want to be, they're not getting out. And I'm
Yeah.
not going to do that. I take them, like we've taken Beard Light to the park with a metal detector, and he'll detect for 2 minutes and he wants to play. Okay, we're going to play. That's what we're going
put
to
the
do.
detector up and we play. Yeah.
Because I look
Looks
like
a
grandpa.
He's always been a kid magnet.
Yeah, even before this, Mary,
Mhm.
I think I've,
And animals.
yeah,
Animals love you too.
I love that cop. Own chain of donut shops. When we went to a yard sale, I think it was last year,
Yeah.
and there's a little bitty girl that's what, 4, maybe. And we get out of the truck, and I walk around the corner of the truck, and she screams, and here she comes running to me just as hard as she can run. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah, you can't just pick up somebody's child.
Yeah. And Santa Beard, yeah. But yeah, she just come running to me like she'd known me forever. And I'm like,
Night, GP.
Night, GP. Thank you for coming in.
Can't
Appreciate
wait
it.
to meet up with you guys.
Yeah.
soon.
I just put my hands up in there because I'm like, no. And her mom's like, oh, she loves beards. Anybody with a beard, she loves them. I said, well, that's cool, but I
They
don't
do,
know
man.
you or this little girl, so I'm
Night, Mama Bird.
not gonna pick her up. Night,
Thanks
Mama
for
Bird.
coming in.
But yeah, it's kind of funny. Then she followed me all around the whole yard sale. Arisha and Brittany and Beard Light was there, and she didn't even know they existed.
So why you keep getting attacked, Mary? Because she said kids and animals know good people.
Zach has.
I got to get your lunch fixed
Yeah.
for tomorrow, mister.
Hi, Talca.
Hey, Talca.
When you're on the little sidewalks, wear a Santa hat. You'll probably get all
Yeah,
kinds of permissions.
that's true. I bet.
Yeah. Unless they didn't get what they wanted for
I'm
Christmas, then I'll be in trouble.
Right?
I'm
Where's
all
my
right.
Xbox?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is now.
And if anybody would like to be a guest one night, just let me know.
Oh, yeah. Bellany. She'll probably love him to pieces.
Yeah.
Hey, Patterson.
Hi, Patterson. How have you been? But we're looking forward to going back to the permissions that guy gave us.
Mhm.
And I know we're going to find a bunch of clad at one of them because he said the
Food trucks.
food trucks park in one part of this lot. And he said, yeah, there's going to be change everywhere.
Yeah.
But where there's change, there can be jewelry that's pulled off somebody's finger when they were reaching for some change.
I'm telling you, as loose as mine are, I need to get a little thing to put on there so I don't lose them.
Yeah.
They actually fit this finger now. Don't forget my lunch, Miss Risha. Be about 40 miles south.
Yeah, Dave, those kids will keep you really busy. I know little Beard Light. He keeps us going.
Man, he's got some energy.
And he decided he wanted to go try to get a turkey this year, which I know he's going to be playing on his little tablet. But just before
Switch.
we went live, the wind was blowing, it was raining. And I just happened to look out back, and the turkeys, I don't know, there had to be 20 of them running across the field, and they were moving really fast because the wind was pushing them from behind. I guess they were heading to get out of the wind somewhere, but
They are, Jay. And grandparenting is so different from parenting. It's so much easier.
wow, 18 months and 6 months.
Oh,
Yeah, your
my.
hands are going to be full there.
Ooh-wee.
I enjoyed it at that time, but I'm glad that time is over.
And they're grown.
But yeah, the grandkids are so much different because you can spoil them
Yeah.
and feed
Yeah.
them a bunch of chocolate and send them home.
Yep.
The one granddaughter, we would take her home when we would get her. And she was a pretty mellow kid,
Yeah.
but you give her chocolate,
It's like you
yeah.
flip the switch,
she would laugh nonstop and go
Just-
100 miles an hour.
giggle.
And her mom
That's
said
right, Jay.
she won't eat steak, she won't eat chicken, and we'd take her
Yeah.
to the restaurant, and the first thing she got was steak and
She'd
chicken.
get a plate full of meat.
Yeah,
And then she
And-
was ready for chocolate.
yep. Go to the chocolate fountain, and you could just see it on her face because she'd sit there and take 2 or 3 bites of chocolate, and
that's
then you just see the
sad.
grin start on her face, like, oh, it's time to take her home. And her mom's like, I don't know why she's always wound up when you bring her home.
Yeah.
We're like, we don't know either. Yeah.
Night, Brian. We'll see
Night,
you
Brian.
soon. We will not be having a live next Wednesday,
Nope,
right?
we're not going to have one next Wednesday because we got to get ready
We gotta
for the Show Me
prepare.
Pro-Am treasure hunt.
Ooh. Wow.
That's
Oh,
awesome,
good.
Shannon. And tell him happy
Yeah,
birthday.
happy birthday.
Our youngest is 5, and our oldest is 19.
19, I think. Be 20 in October.
Yeah, we got 3 grandkids.
One will
that's-
be 20 in April, right?
I think so. But we got 3 grandkids that's 19. Then they stagger down from there to 5. Beard Light 6, and then I got a granddaughter that's 5. You got 11 altogether.
Oh, Jay said she'll have to find something else to do next Wednesday.
Yeah, we got to get all of our stuff ready for the Show Me Pro-Am hunt. We're going to take all 4 detectors.
They
gotta
do
make-
grow faster than the kids.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
When John and Brittany got together, John already had a daughter, and it's still funny to me because it's just the first or second time that she came over here, and they said it's time to go.
Yeah.
Give hugs and kisses. So she
Oh,
come over
geez.
and hugged and kissed
That was
Chi
funny.
Chi, and then she come over and hugged and kissed me, and she didn't want to go.
Mm-mm.
And this was before Beard Light was born, and
Yeah.
she moped and cried all the way over to Brittany and John, and got the biggest grin on her face, and she turned and dove into my lap, and then turned around and smiled at him.
And John was like, "Well, I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Brittany, you take care of it."
Yeah. And Brittany's, no, what are you going to do? He said, I ain't going to do a dang thing. So they stood there for I don't know how many minutes, and her
Oh,
just
yes.
grinning at him because they knew.
I'll leave room for the trophy can. Don't worry.
That trophy might get lost out the window.
Mary, wait, John found 2 women that wanted to be around him. Wow. Oh,
It
that's
is possible
hilarious.
alcohol was involved, Mary. I'm not sure. 16 grandkids, 2
Wow.
greats, and another grand coming in a few weeks. That's
Oh,
awesome.
Wow.
We've
That's
got
great.
a great grandkid coming.
Brian, 3 granddaughters, 3, 14, and 17. Wow.
They're a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest is a girl, and most of the grandkids are pawpaws till they get a certain age, then they're hers. The oldest granddaughter always been my girl,
Yeah.
and if I'm around, nobody else exists. She is a pawpaw's girl.
Mm-hmm.
A little Beard Light, it depends on what mood he's in, because he'll have some game plan whenever she's watching him when I get home. Either they're going to get me with Nerf guns, or they're going to throw little balls at me, or there's some kind of a battle going to go on. But as soon as I get stocked up on stuff, he wants to be on my team. Have to blame.
I hear you, T. Has the effects of horse glue. That's why she's so low. Yeah, you still have time, Jay, but if you
5
don't,
here.
then you have your own baby. Felony's your baby.
9, 6, 5, 4, and 2. 3 girls, 2 boys.
Wow.
But we got 5 boys and 6 girls.
I was
That's
married
awesome,
into
Dorothy.
being a grandma, wasn't I?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next to the oldest granddaughter is going to have a little one. So then it'll be a great grandpa.
Yeah.
And that's all right.
Dogter, yeah. Felony's her dogter. That's
Yeah.
right.
More kids to spoil.
She is a baby. Yes.
When I meet Felony, Jay, she may want to come home with me.
She might. Right.
My grandkids are my do-overs. I understand
Mm-hmm.
the time versus dollars now. We
Yeah.
are boy, girl, girl, boy, perfect ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I had boy, girl, boy, girl. Hi, Workmans.
Yeah, she is a spoiled baby.
My oldest boy had 2 boys, 2 girls. My oldest girl
Hey,
had a boy and a
Workmans.
girl. My youngest boy had a boy and a girl. The youngest girl had a girl. And Brittany had a boy, plus Maddie and a girl. So
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 kid, and I don't think I'll ever have grandkids. You never know, Mary.
Never know.
Might surprise you someday.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. She'd want to know where you were.
Well, I may have to bring her home with me, Jay. But we've been on here a little over an hour. We're going to hop off here. We do appreciate each and every one of you for coming in. Yeah, never say never, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
We love all you guys and appreciate the love and support that you give us. I don't remember if Rachel's having a live. I don't think Rachel's having a live tonight.
Let me see. I can try to
I
find
can't
out real
remember.
fast. Oh, wrong.
I forget to send
network.
people over there, but whenever I think of it, she's not doing
Yeah.
a live, but she might be. Later, Zaxon, thanks for coming in, buddy. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
She's not. Okay, Workman says she's not.
No Rachel tonight. All
No.
right. But don't forget, Jay Don't Play is having her
Yes.
500 sub giveaway tomorrow night.
Fantastic giveaway.
Make sure you're a friend of the family.
That's
Yep. We'll see you next Friday.
That's our little guy. You guys have a great night.
Okay. Union meeting.
Okay.
But thank you again, everyone. We
And
truly
we'll see
appreciate
some of
it.
you next weekend.
Next Friday. No live next week, next
Next week,
Wednesday,
yep.
so we can get ready for the Show Me Pro-Am.
Yes.
Hopefully we get some good footage of that, and we might possibly go live while we're down there.
You might get to see some live of this guy getting beat up. I don't know. You never know.
You too, Ken. Night, Robert, Melissa. But yeah, we might go live during the break or after the hunt
Yeah.
because they're going to have vendors and all kinds of stuff. So
You could wear that one thing and you could go live on your phone and just leave it on.
wear what one thing?
You have that chest
Oh,
strap
yeah.
thing that I bought you.
But then I couldn't read the comments.
Oh, no.
Not every